everyone, welcome back to Championship Central from the A10 studio in Washington, D.C. I'm Renee Washington, and I've been bringing you the updates from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn all day, and this is no different. We've got our final game of the day as we have George looking at this one here. We're looking at St. Louis and Rhode Island, but first let's take a look back at the bracket and the current results that we've seen today. Starting things off, Fordham knocked off Davidson with a 10-2 run in overtime to defeat the Wildcats and head into tomorrow's game versus number 5 VCU. We also had LaSalle, who just knocked off George Washington with a comeback and a big second half performance for the Explorers, as they are now ready to face St. Bonaventure. The winner of this third game, Rhode Island St. Louis, will be taking on Duquesne, and we of course know the other teams have been waiting as they got first round byes and are looking to be ready to go tomorrow, and then after that for those top 4 seeds with the double bye. So head to head, we've got Rhode Island, who's looking to continue the improvements that they've made on the shooting side. They've been better in a lot of areas for this team, winning more games overall, winning more games in the A10, and it starts on the shooting side. They've been shooting more efficiently this season, which is a big part. On the other side for St. Louis, they've talked about the little things, wanting to be better disciplined, rebounding, defending. This is a team that's very talented, can run up and down with you, but the bigger streak that we have to keep an eye on, St. Louis has won the last 5 meetings between these two, but Rhode Island has won both meetings in postseason time. So we'll see which streak continues today and who's going to be punching their ticket in that last spot for the second round tomorrow to take on Duquesne. With that, we'll head back up to Brooklyn with Matt and John. It wouldn't be March without a little bit of madness. We have our third straight down to the wire game here as we are opening up A10 tournament play. So far, it's looking like it's going to be a close one. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Championship Central from the A10 studio down in Washington, D.C. I'm Renee Washington, bringing you all the updates from the Barclays Center up in Brooklyn. Now, at the half, currently St. Louis in the lead, 41-32, taking that 9-point lead into the break. And we've seen several ties, several back and forth play, I should say, but mostly it's been St. Louis in the driver's seats. But let's take a look back at the standings and the current bracket coming into the half, because we've got 2 teams that have punched their ticket into tomorrow's games. Fordham knocking off Davidson in overtime. We saw LaSalle knock off George Washington with a big second half performance, and they'll play St. Bonaventure tomorrow. And then this one we'll be waiting for the winner who faces Duquesne. Of course, you know, Richmond, Loyola Chicago, they all have double byes into the quarterfinal round along with Dayton and Massachusetts. And then we'll also get George Mason and St. Joseph's tomorrow to kick things off with Wednesday's second round action. All right, let's take a look back at the highlights as number 6 Duquesne awaits the winner of Rhode Island and St. Louis. And what a game. Gibson Jimerson making some history, becomes the St. Louis all-time leader in three-pointers made with that 3. Currently leading the Billikens along with Terrence Hargrove with 12 points at the half. On the other end, Lewis Courtright grabs the rebound, goes all the way for a layup. And then it's Kellen Thames with the pivot, loses the ball, recovers it with a fadeaway, gets that basket to go, and then Kellen again runs the floor. Look at the play in transition by St. Louis, coast to coast, running the floor, and Rhode Island trying to answer back. Brandon Weston with the wide open 3 to get things going, cuts that lead down to single digits. And then Zion Medley pivots, jerks, floats it in, and gets the 2-pointer to go for the Billikens. Jaden House the other way, fights through contact, strong move there, able to get that basket to fall. And then it was again on the other end for St. Louis. Kellen Thames, Zion Medley working together, nice pass, nice cutting, and the scoring was really heating up there for St. Louis as they opened up double-digit lead. And then that one, Cam Estevez, who actually is leading on the other end for Rhode Island with 8 points at the break. So we're going to take a quick moment to step aside. When we return, we're going to take a deeper dive into other news around the Atlantic 10, plus get prepared for second half action. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.